So I remember a time a couple years back, I was working for Elements of Abundance. It was a kiosk at the mall. I loved working there in the beginning. It was the first metaphysical store I was working at. I'm the only one actually, but I enjoyed it. Like, the interview was great. The owner of that store, he actually he did the human thing and he also did the spiritual thing. Did the interview professionally, but then he was reading my energy, which is what I personally think should happen with all interviews. But I mean, not everyone's got that thing going, reading energy on people. Anyway, so I had been working there for a couple or a few months, and same thing pretty much happened to me that has always happened at other places I worked for. Basically, my energy, like my vibe and everything, was getting tired of working there because I had been doing some inner growth. And I noticed something because I had been getting stuff from his shop, but I started to feel like me spending money there was actually not helping me energetically. And I got a reading from someone. She said that I actually did need to start being careful where I put my energy in, where I paid for things, because that's also energy. That's like an energy exchange. And I had to be careful of that because even though I was buying something from that shop and loving the stuff I got, the energy actually wasn't coming back to me on a positive way. So the owner of that place was basically wanting to kind of take advantage of me. It's a lot of noise right now. Anyway, he may not have even known it, I don't know, but I did feel like he was trying to take advantage of my time there and stuff. It felt like he wanted me to run his business while he wasn't there without promoting me. But anyway, I was starting to get that feeling that I shouldn't even be working there anymore. The reader told me to keep going anyway because that's where I was making money, so I was trying to do that. But I did have a feeling that one way or another I would not be working there. And I also I paid for a blockbuster ritual from the reader. But I did that many times. And I guess it just kept getting stronger and stronger the more I was paying her for that ritual. Oh, it worked. On different areas of my life, it worked. So I ended up in a car accident. Still have no clue how that even happened. But anyway, I got in a car accident, only one I've been in. And that car accident caused me to lose that job, which I was fine with because I knew it some way or another I was not going to be working there. Everyone else flipped. I was fine. And I had to process things in life because I had a feeling that there was more to it than just the car accident. The reason why that car accident happened was to have an awakening had to do with my father. I had to throughout my childhood, I knew that there was something not quite right, but I didn't know what it was. He is rather emotionally, mentally, spiritually abusive. and he's really good at gaslighting. After one conversation with him during that time, after the car accident, I had a really hard time because I saw the truth. I really saw him. Saw through all the stuff, all through his red flags. And it took that one conversation for me to be like, okay, so my boundaries with him is to have very light topics, not any, important topics with him, because it's just not worth it. He's just gonna lie, he's gonna gaslight, he's not gonna be real. So that's why that happened. The whole point of this TikTok is that you might feel like something isn't right and you don't know what to do about it. Like you're feeling lost, you just don't know like what the move is. The universe will help you with that. The universe will help you with making some shifts around if you just can't see those blind spots. I was fine with losing the job. I was fine with not having a vehicle. That truck's totaled. And there was just like divisions between me and my family after that point. Still are. So yeah, I dropped a lot of people pleasing, and that is something that I was raised on. You have to make yourself last. Everyone else is before you. Do a lot of people pleasing. Doesn't matter if you're unhappy. As long as someone else is good, everything's good. I dropped all that, and there was a cost, but I am generally okay with that cost. The cost was division with me and my family, and me having to work on my next chapter in my life, which is a good thing. So that's what this TikTok is. When you aren't sure what your next move is, but you feel like something isn't quite right, the universe will help with that. Your spirit team will help you with that. You may or may not like it. You may or may not be okay with it. I was okay with it. It was a lot, but I was okay with it. More stuff happened later, but that was just more inner healing. That's what this video is. So your spirit team has your back. The universe has your back, as long as you do your inner work, you love yourself, you embody that. So yeah, that's what this is. Have a good one.